My mom was ready to pack her bags to move across the country after I thought we found the perfect place for her until we were hit with some news that put a pin in Barb's plans to be a California girl once and for all. Hold on, I'm calling my mom.
Hit the line, what's the tea? They talk about everything. Rolls on, I'm calling my mom. Paul is here, Barb too, and they talk about everything. Rolls on, I'm calling my mom.
Hello and hi everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Hold On, I'm Calling My Mom. I am your LA native, Paul Royston, and we thought that our co-star Barb was going to be one just as well. And we got some really detrimental news before we started filming this podcast. But let's give some warm welcome and love to Barb because she needs a little pick-me-up right now.
I do need a little pick-me-up.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm here. Your
disappointed.
people are here. We're here. We're a shoulder for you to cry on in this time. Do you want to tell the people what is going on?
Over the weekend, you and Jordan went and looked at a couple places for us, and we fell in love with one. It was checked every box. It was even 2 stories. It had it was just modern, very, very nice. And we just were declined and got an email saying that the property is unavailable. So
Fuck her. Fuck her. That's how I feel. Because you know what? I'm angry right now.
I just don't know if this is like a California thing. Like here, it's like,
well, this is the second
you
time
apply, you do, you get it. Like I just, yeah.
Well, no, I'm annoyed that I'm over this like rat race of like trying to swindle and get in and be like, I need to submit my application first because also I think it comes down to likability, which that's where I'm a little disappointed at because I'm thinking, oh, Robin didn't like what we were selling to her. That I'm telling you,
it was on likability, but I guess maybe in LA it's not likability.
Or maybe they don't like us. Maybe they don't like us. Maybe they're homophobic.
Well,
maybe she didn't want to get in her space, but this is the second place now because we've had 2 places. First place, you guys put in, and the lady Iwa, fuck her too because she didn't come through for us. So we're just letting everybody have it. Fuck her too because you know why? She sat there and wanted to smile and kiki in our face, get our hopes all up, tell us to go home and submit that application, and guess what? She told us it wasn't ours and she gave it away to someone else. And then now, Robin, if you're listening to Hold On, I'm calling my mom. I got some words for you, honey. You fuck with the wrong one, okay? Because I'm telling you,
in my head, I'm like, maybe the other one won't go through and she'll call me.
No,
she'll call me.
I open up my heart to Robin and I let her know how special and important this was to me that I came down here with my boyfriend from Los Angeles and West Hollywood to go. Sorry, I hit the mic. That I'm getting a little worked up over here. That I'm like, okay,
you're worked up. I'm like, just yeah.
Well, I told her how important this was. I said, my mom's making a big leap. Okay, you were on FaceTime with us. We were doing the whole 9 yards. I'm saying, hi, Robin.
Like,
this is my mom.
Nice to meet you. We kikied a little.
Yeah, well, I just told her, this is, and when you weren't even on the call, I said, thank you so much for your time. I said, as a son that loves their mom as much as I do, I'm very much involved in the process and want to see, like know that I see a place and it clicks and I'm like, wow, that's my mom's like spot. Like that's going to be like worth it, her moving 3,000 miles away. And for my brother too, because I want to know that they can close their door at night and they're safe and everything's going to be okay. And Robin got me fucked up because now I'm like,
well, I was having good vibes because you saw another place in the same.
I did. That same building was the second unit that I've seen in there. This one blew that other one away.
Blew the other one away. So it's very nice to know that they look so different. And that's why I was like, oh, that's a sign. Like a second one came in there and yeah.
I'm thinking that I might need to lie, like, and say it's for me. Like, I'm there in the flesh. Hi, nice to meet you. Because I don't know if it's like because you're not there and they're not getting a read from you in person yet, that they're just like not sold on that. And I just have to say, it's for me.
People
Do that all the time. I
all
know,
the
but
time.
I mean, clearly, but it's not working, I guess, unless we're like the last ones. And Jordy even said to me, like, "Oh, you're coming in a little too hot," meaning like, because I was just like, "What do we have to do? You know, this is it." I could tell when you walk into a place, you know what time it is. Like, you know,
Soon
if it's
as we
right for
as soon
you.
as you start it, we were like, "It's it."
Yeah,
And then you
and they're
went
like,
upstairs, and we were like the tubs and the bathrooms, and it was 2.5 baths. It was like,
yeah,
what?
no, I'm putting some heat on Robin's neck. She's not getting off easy on this. I want an explanation.
I
You don't get to
know.
sit there and reject somebody and not give them an explanation.
Yeah.
So let us know, because I'm a little pissed, because I've seen a lot of places over the last couple of months, and a lot of them weren't right. These are only 2 places that we've been like, okay, this is it. And for her to do us like that, I'm just not fucking with it. So I'm a little hurt by her, because I felt like she was seeing eye to eye. She sat outside smiling in her face. I almost stepped in dog shit in her nasty ass front yard. And that's how she's going to treat us. Girl.
And then I'm like,
No.
oh, all these nice ones. And I'm like, watch, we'll sit and get one that's like, and we'll be accepted right away for it.
I don't know. I think a son coming to look for their mom shows what kind of relationship and what kind of quality human being they are, right? Like, that I
Yeah.
care. I'm taking time out of my life to do this for my mom because I want to see her happy, and my brother. I don't know. So yeah, I'm a little Robin got me chopped right now. So Robin,
Yeah.
if you're listening, I thought, hold on, I'm calling my mom was going to be a selling point. I said, I have a podcast with my mom. We're that close. I was dropping every little thing that I could.
I know. And even on FaceTime, I was like, oh my gosh, your place is great. Like, I'm going to do that right now. Like, what do I have to do?
I don't know. We got to maybe go back to the drawing board. I'm just,
yeah, I don't know.
I mean, you know, I like to believe that everyone that we've seen that we fell in love with has gotten better, though. The first one was good.
Yeah.
This one was pretty good. Maybe there's something else out there for us. So we got to think positively.
Yeah, this one was really good. Yeah.
Well, because I just want to.
I mean, it was a true story.
I know.
It had the deck. It had both of us had our own little private balconies.
I know. That was really what I was like, oh, I will be over here all. I don't know. I kind of feel, I feel used by Robin. I feel used. She took my kindness for weakness.
My thing is, I'm kind of like, girl, if you knew you were going to do that to somebody else, why did I pay the application fee?
Because Robin's over here trying to scam and finesse.
I paid it. Brett paid it.
Oh, she's making bank. Oh, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah.
So how much did you guys put out? $100?
$75.
Oh, fuck no. Are you kidding me?
No, we both had to pay money for the application.
No. Robin will be receiving a message from me later. No, we're not going out like that. Then you know what? I need Robin to
give clarity. I need more of just, it's not available. Well, no fucking shit, it ain't available. But it ain't going to me.
Now I'm mad. We shouldn't have had Brett even done the application then. We should have had him wait until you got accepted then, or to get this confirmation.
She said, oh, if he's going to be here, the guy even said, oh, if he's
but they said they didn't need to do it immediately. $75 she just got from you guys and then said, fuck you, and didn't even give you a reason. No, I'm pissed. I'm pissed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pissed.
Yeah. I'll be pissed tomorrow. I'm disappointed now. I'll be pissed.
Jordan, do you hear this shit? No, I'm mad. This is fresh.
And like Jordy was there and he loved it. I know he did. I think he was excited for us.
Did you hear that shit?
Well, I'm sure it probably goes to the platform Zillow.
Sure. You know, Robin's taking a little percentage.
Maybe, but also at the same time, like, to your point, if there was a reason that she saw right off the bat that they weren't going to give it to you, don't kiki in our
That's what I'm saying.
And
yeah.
say, hey, look, this has been really great, and I wish you and your mom all the luck, but I know for a fact my husband's not going to.
That's how.
Because you guys aren't here, and I know that we're looking for someone that's already living.
That's how I felt too.
So don't pay out that $75.
Yeah, bad energy. I don't like it because she was giving us the grand tour. She was telling us how progressive the area was, how gay friendly it was. I'm like, girl, no, because there were some signs right there. Look, I need to stop. I tried poking these pimples out the other night, and now I feel like I just made them worse. 1, 2 right
Yeah,
here.
stop. I tell
Ugh,
you
it's
before,
just
stop touching
because
them.
I see that they're little blackheads and they're bothering me because I'm like, I don't want you in me. Get out. So I don't like seeing that there's a little crevice
Yes,
in
but
there.
they'll work their own way.
They don't. I hate when you say that. They don't just blackheads will just sit there unless you don't do something with them. They don't just work themselves out. Have you ever seen the videos where people are pushing out?
No,
Disgusting.
I think they're gross.
So Robin, off, chop, Robin.
Yeah.
The only Robin I fuck with is Batman's and Robin the pop singer from Sweden. Okay, so she is off the list. She's out. This just goes to show. Okay, I know we're maybe being a little mean on here, but this just goes to show how protective we are, a family, and like we really ride out. And it just is a little hurtful. I think, yeah, if she would have been honest about it instead of like making it seem like it was actually a possibility. And I also believe you wrote such a heart. We haven't even disclaimed that you wrote such a heartfelt note to her too, and so did Brett.
Yes,
and I did too. That's why I'm hurt. I said thank you so much for cutting out time out of your day for.
That's what that's why I want to know. I want more clarity. I don't want it. I think property is no longer available. Yeah, we know that, but it ain't going to me.
But I saw that. I told you we went Saturday. I saw that like 2 days in. It said that. So I'm thinking, okay, are we eating crow? Is Robin actually? Is that a faulty response? And we're talking shit about her on here, and it ends up being not true. I don't know.
All right. Well, we do love you, Robin. We really.
Yeah, I'm like, can you imagine?
The other candidate
just
That's what my mom said. Yeah, the other candidate falls through, and then
we're just upset. So that just shows how much we really wanted it.
Yeah, I'll pull the episode if that's the case. No.
It just shows how much we really wanted it, and we're really good people, and our feelings are hurt.
Yeah, we're hurt, Robin. That's all. Let us work through the pain live, okay?
Yeah.
Well,
it's fresh. It's fresh.
It's a fresh wound. So I went to Dana Point over the weekend. I stopped.
Yes.
Yeah, I stopped in the area for you guys on our way to Dana Point, and I was staying at a family friend's house. It was her parents' home. I don't think I've ever been somewhere in years where people just sleep with the doors unlocked and the windows open. And I'm thinking, oh, that wasn't the energy that place was giving. But I was like, oh, my mom she could sleep with the balcony open. Like I was envisioning it for you, you know? But that to me is like the type of security that like I would love for you, like to be in an environment where like you don't have to worry about locking your door. You leave it open. The neighbors just walk by.
You would never let me.
I wouldn't though. Even if you did, I was like, I don't care. Because I'm watching, what is it, Maternal Instinct?
Girl.
With, what's her name? Not Reagan's the one that got murdered. Taylor, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Crazy bitch. Crazy bitch.
I watched it the other day because I was like, oh, this looks interesting. It's only an hour and 30 minutes. Let me throw it on real fast.
You got to be sick out of your motherfucking mind to cut a baby out.
What? Don't tell people.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I hope you guys have watched it. Jeez. It's not. Why are you? Oh my gosh.
Spoiler alert to people.
We're talking about it. We're sorry. Okay. That's the disclaimer. So if you don't want to hear it, speed this up to 2.0 and then move on. But that to me, that could be its whole own episode.
Crazy.
But that's why I get scared when I call you every night and I said, did you lock the door? Because people like that, that's like beyond. There's no medication that can help you work through that. That's
what's beyond also is that the family didn't tell the boyfriend.
I know.
Girl, I don't care if I didn't have real proof. I would be like, here, talk to these people. Here's the text. Here's this.
Also, Wade, the boyfriend, I'm sorry.
Wade,
You got to get your
Wade.
head out of the hog's asses and really wake up
Oh, I
because
didn't like any of that. The dogs in the cages and the
I,
hogs and
I didn't like any of it. But I'm saying, how the hell do you not? She's saying that she doesn't want to be intimate for the.
I
which
want to know how she made her stomach move.
She probably bought one of those fucking prosthetic things that you zap and it just starts kicking. Like
Maybe. Yeah,
she
yeah,
seems
yeah.
nutty as hell. She would find any loophole. But those are the reasons why I get scared about finding the perfect place.
Dating.
Well, that too, dating too. But for the perfect place for you in the sense of like, oh, you can't trust people, okay? Because look at that.
No,
That poor Reagan was trying to be a sister to this girl. And what did she
I
do? Take
know.
advantage of her. Take advantage of her.
Reagan's little sister, how heartbroken
Oh my
she.
gosh,
Oh
it
my
was
gosh.
horrible and sad. It was really sad.
And then the
devastating.
911 of the mom screaming.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God, I can't
No, I
even.
can't do it. I can't do it. Yeah, so
Oh.
I'm very much trying to find a place like that feels like, you can call it home, there's safety measures, but yeah.
Yeah, I
Dana
know.
Point-
That's what I put in my freaking letter.
Oh, well, take that, Robin. But does this look like the face of a woman who's fucking around, Robin? Does this look like the face of someone's fucking around? Does this look like the face of two people fucking around, Robin? No, they mean business.
know.
But Dana Point, who knew that I would have such an awakening other than knowing what a safe environment looks like where you don't need to lock your doors for people like Taylor. But I had such an awakening while I was there over the weekend. It was very nice. I had a conversation with like a family friend. It was our friend's mom, and she was just talking and she said something like, saying what a privilege it is for me to be currently in the space that I'm in, right? Where
Yeah.
I've shared a lot on here about like the privilege, meaning like, oh, that I have the freedom, I guess, or liberty to be being experimental and exploring and betting on myself, which I've been doing a lot, as people who follow us or follow, me in some regard kind of see what I've been doing. And I said, wow, I have had such a shift of how I viewed this period, because to me, this period has been like negative because it's been a lot of like figuring out like, where do I go from here? Like laying down a new foundation. I feel like, in October of last year when my grandma passed away and there was a bunch of other things, professionally, I felt like a door closed and I felt like, oh, that door is closed. And I was like, okay, I either can go and open up another door that can lead me down the same path that I would have been on, or I can literally build a new home with multiple doors in it that I feel aligned to. And I felt like I took that.
Yeah.
I took that track and I was like, oh, I never realized like doing what I was doing. I felt like it was like a privilege, but it is, because I said like, oh, most people maybe don't have, or not saying most people, but maybe people don't have the support of like a mom who encourages me to do what I want to do, or is supportive of it, or trusts my instinct to do something, or a brother who kind of just lets me rock out and is there for me when I need them, or a boyfriend who trusts my instincts and my intuition of what I need to do and doesn't put pressure on me of like, experimenting and having downtime to like figure that out and exploring that. And I was like, oh, that is privilege, right? Because I think I've always been so like, I'm doing it all myself. It's all in me. Granted, sure, like the actual building of those things are, but like, I don't think anyone can say
But
they've
it
done.
takes a village.
It does, in that degree, and in terms of having people support you and being able to like have a soundboard, and just that is a privilege, and I just never have viewed it as that, because to me, I'm like, oh well, I don't think of it as like that, because right now feels like such a negative time that the negativity overrode
Mhm.
the positive of it, instead of like now looking back and being like, damn, that period was so confusing, so transitional. I was so vulnerable. I was so scattered, but I really bet on myself. And that is such a powerful thing, because my friend's mom said, think about how many people never take the opportunity to bet on themselves. And you can say that you, in that period of your life, said, you know what? I don't know what's going to happen, but I can't go any worse. So I'm going to bet on myself to do it. And I said, wow, look how I reframed that. So it's kind of helped me feel a little more empowered in doing that. And also, I realized also today that I don't ask for permission when I do things. That's something about me.
No, you don't.
I don't ask for permission.
But I did hear something, and I forget now, and I was going to write it down. Like, all roads lead to where you're supposed to be now. So all those roads that you thought, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to take this one, I'm going to take this one. They're all leading to where you're supposed to be now.
Oh, I completely agree with that for sure. I
Yeah.
mean, sometimes you don't know where you're going to end up, but you're like, it
Right.
feels better than not doing anything. Like,
Right.
to me, I'm the type of person that I couldn't live with myself knowing that if I didn't take advantage of a time that I have in my life to go all in. And I think I've always played it safe in terms of like betting on other people or betting for, betting somebody else to see something in me, betting that this project goes through, betting that I get this job, betting that, people like me enough to want to invest in me on their teams or something. And now I'm like, no, I'm betting on myself. And I find that to be liberating. But yeah, I piece it
Well,
together.
because then you would have been like, could have, would have, should have. Like, oh, what
Yeah,
if I
and I
would have,
can't
and you can't, who wants to do that?
and I can't live like that. To me, I'm like, I have to I can't ask for permission. And I just realized that I said I don't think it would ever make sense for me to think in my lifetime that
Yeah.
I would just be like, I'm gonna play it safe and I'm gonna do whatever I want, and I felt like it even was reflective of like working and casting and development and stuff. It's like you were asking for permission to choose somebody, to see somebody else who you might think is a star, but somebody else does.
Right.
Permission to invest in people's story. Like it's always asking permission. And I was like, oh, that tracks though, because as a kid, I didn't I didn't want to be like other people. I was like, I didn't care if they were
No.
doing this. I was like, I care what
Mm-mm.
I kind of always was
Yeah.
like that. And I didn't realize
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. It's
So
always like that. Hmm.
right.
Yeah, 100%. You had
So
your
I
own visions, your own way of doing things. You would be disappointed if you weren't invited somewhere or anything like normal kind
of
of,
course.
you know what I mean? But for the most part, like you've always been the leader of your pack.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? So,
Well, thank you for
and
saying that.
yeah, yeah, I agree. Yeah, I totally think so.
See that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, thank you for saying that. I've been taking many ventures into an unknown space. I just did Ryan Bailey's podcast that by the time you guys will hear this, this will drop. The
I'm so
podcast,
excited for
I
that
know
one.
the podcast with him will drop Tuesday, he said, of next week. So a week from when you're hearing this, that will drop. And my mom loves Jeff Lewis, and he is a frequent visitor on Jeff Lewis on his radio show. And I have a friend, shout out to Paris, who
Paris,
yeah,
fellow
you're
chump.
yeah, you're chump. For people who don't know what a chump is, I've also learned recently it's diehard Jeff Lewis fans, I guess, and that's what he calls his community.
And me and Paris are part of it.
Yeah, but she also loves Ryan and was like
Yeah.
so
He just
excited that I
seems
was
he
doing
just
this.
seems like a really nice guy. Yeah.
Such a nice guy. And I said,
Yeah.
I realized while I was talking to him, I'm like, what I realized my positioning is in life was that I feel like I am the fan. I'm the fan who got inside of the machine. I work so hard to be a part of those conversations because I've always was so enamored by it that my way into it was that I had to work in it. And then now I feel like I have the credibility to talk about it. And all I ever wanted to do was be a part of those conversations because I loved it that much. And I was like, wow, that makes complete sense to me now because I don't like talking about things that I don't know firsthand. I'm not going to talk about things from a casting or producer standpoint if I've never done that. That's weird, right? And I think that's why a lot of these accounts are either Bravo T accounts or they're gossip accounts or they're breaking news accounts or they recap episodes. I don't recap. I like that doesn't feel aligned to me because I feel like I like talking about how the sausage is made, if you will. Yes.
Yeah, the process.
But a lot of people in the industry do not like that,
Yeah.
So I think that's the resistance I've had to be met with. But to me, I'm like, oh no, I feel like the more that I put myself out there, the more I'm understanding my voice. So I feel like right now I'm like, oh, I'm the fan who got inside of it, worked in it for years, loved it, for what it was, and I saw things that maybe I didn't love, but I saw good and bad, and that doesn't make me not love it anymore. It just makes me be more reasonable of how I view it. And now my job is to be the translator for people who don't get into
that's a
those
good
rooms.
way to say it. Yeah, the
Yeah,
translator.
I'm the translator for the people who are like me, who
Yeah.
are fans, but never got to work in it. Now I'm telling you guys like what it's
Yeah.
like, because I'm like, oh, I like talking about it. Like the fandom is what makes those shows thrive, right? So why are we
Yeah.
not talking about it?
And people are interested in that other part of it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah.
Well, I said, look, if I don't do it, someone else is going to do it. I mean, we're only breaking down the fourth wall in reality TV only so much anymore at this point, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it to me, it's inevitable that you know, casting and producers are going to start talking about things more, because the more that these shows evolve, the more the fans become ingrained in the show.
Totally. And want to know like the ins and outs of it.
Well,
I mean,
that and
wasn't like what was the whole thing that Jennifer Lawrence?
oh, she
like,
helped break
she
she helped break the Summer House scandal. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
because
That's
they're so involved and they pick and
Yeah.
yes, the perfect example.
But I also said, Andy said recently that like early seasons of Orange County Housewives, one of the housewives was invited to like a convention center as a real housewife of Orange County, but on the show she couldn't be portrayed as a real housewife, so they couldn't acknowledge why she was there. Now I'm like, they literally throw a convention center of all these Bravo Lips in one room, and they all start fights.
Isn't it BravoCon?
Yeah, yes, that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, to me, I'm like, that's out the window now where we are. You know what I mean? It's out the window.
Yes.
So
I agree.
So yeah, I'm looking forward for you to hearing that, and I thought that was great. And another new adventure after 10 years in Los Angeles was that I went to Erewhon for the first time ever in my life today, literally today.
I know.
So yeah,
I didn't even know what it was.
I knew that it was just like, I thought growing up, like if you went to Whole Foods, you were on some rich bitch shit, right? But now to me, I'm like, oh no, honey, you on some rich bitch shit, you're going to Erewhon, because that's where it's at.
Like Air.
It's EREWHON.
Oh, okay.
So my friend who put me on, shout out to my friend Kristen, who I went with, and she was like, I am giving you, like, she treated me to this day. It was so thoughtful and so nice, because she loves it there. And she's like, oh no, it's on me, babe. She's like, you're coming. I'm going to put you on. We like filmed some like content. It was hilarious. We did like a Erewhon like shopping haul. And I just first, she was like, you need to get the Hailey Bieber smoothie. You've heard of this. I know you have. It's everywhere.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's everywhere.
So she told me.
Did you get it?
Yes, I did.
How was it?
A 4 out of 5.
Really?
It's a little heavy, and I heard that there's like 130 grams of sugar in it. So I didn't drink the whole thing.
That's
it was
smoothie?
It was heavy.
What the hell's in it?
Girl, I don't know, some vanilla, strawberries and shit. It's apparently good for your skin. I'm like, what are they crunching up in there? That's 130 grams worth. That's good. 130 grams of sugar is good for your skin. I'm like, hello.
But is it like the sugar coming from the fruit? Like that's very different than just like sugar and.
Apparently they do have like it's like good ingredients. So
yeah.
We did that, got the Hailey Bieber smoothie, like the basic bitch that I am. And, you know, I saw the other girls going out and they're like, you know, peace signing, kissy face, taking pictures with it. She told me that like celebs do seasonal drops there. Like Kris Jenner did one for like Mother's Day. Oh. And then like Hailey's is the one that's like been the most successful, I guess. So they kept it around. So we went to the juice bar, we got that. Then we went browsing and she took me to the hot bar. Okay. At the hot bar, girl, they had spicy chicken Caesar wraps, regular Caesar wraps, vegan crab cakes. We got orange chicken, delicious. When I tell you the orange chicken was this is not a PF Chang's type shit. Like, you know, when you leave there and you just feel bloated from the MSG.
Yeah.
This was like you were like, oh, you know, the ingredients in there are very limited. Like it's good. So
Yeah.
we got that buffalo cauliflower, 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5.
Really?
Yep. Top notch.
I feel like
Then
you like that.
I do. It's good.
Yeah. There's
Then
another place we get that.
I'll
we
get
used to get.
buffalo cauliflower anywhere it's at, but I agree there was a place that we would get it at.
Right?
Yeah, like a place in LA maybe.
Yeah. Yes.
Buffalo
Or
cauliflower.
was it in Philly?
Oh, I think it might have been in Philly. Yeah,
El
there was.
Camino's?
No, there was like a place I think called
There was
Devil's Alley. Devil's Alley.
maybe that
Open
was
at
it.
that.
Something, but there was a place that you loved their
There
buffalo.
was
Yeah.
cauliflower, yeah. And then we got these like lo mein noodles that were like good,
Mm.
but it's sad I didn't like them as much because I feel like they didn't have all the sodium and shit on it. So it was like a little like I told her it just tasted like a jelly like thread. It was kind of different, but and then we got sparkling water, but she told me it's like the Birkin and Hermes bags of like water. This shit was like
Oh.
$14 for a bottle of water.
Oh my God.
So it was very fancy. And I'm laughing because when we were doing like this haul outside in Beverly Hills, like there's people laughing at us. And I was like, I don't give a fuck because to me it's funny. It's my first time here. But you know, there's people sticking their nose up thinking like,
Yeah.
they're so basic. They're just doing
Yeah.
it. It's like,
Yeah.
I didn't care. I have no shame anymore. I'm like, whatever. So we got 2 zero, like they're like knockoff Coke products. They were given 1 out of 5. They were not great. And then snacks, I got like an ooey gooey brownie still in the fridge. It's going to be done later. And the best thing out of it all, little mini raw cookie dough bites. So fucking good. So good.
You love that. You love
I
that.
do.
You love
I could
that
eat
stuff.
it with just out of a spoon. So good.
Yeah, you like that stuff.
She even said she doesn't like stuff like that, but she said that was like top tier. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all we got. And guess what? It was $78 worth. So
that's not bad.
That's
That
not that
doesn't
bad.
sound bad. No.
But she told me
for
there's
LA and no.
You go and you get a soup in the little big glass bottles. $13 for a soup. She said it'll last her maybe 3 days. And you bring back the jar and you get $3 off the next time. That's the deal in my book.
That's a deal. Look at you.
Right? I know. So I know all the Erewhon hacks now. I know. I was like, somebody said I was high maintenance over the weekend, and I'm like, what do you mean? And then I go there and I'm like, I'm just drinking my $14 water now. But I don't think I'm high maintenance. I took it as a negative, but someone said it's not. It means you just care about your appearance and like how you present. I felt like it was a little shady, but it's okay. I'll believe them that their intentions were pure.
Yeah. I said there's different kinds of high maintenance.
Well, let me tell you, I embraced the hell out of it at Erewhon today. So yeah, that's where we've been since the last time we spoke on here, everyone. And Barb has work tomorrow. She's hanging out late tonight, bearing with us to get this episode out. We know that we told you guys that this was going to be our little, summer, I guess, hiatus, our little last episode before that. We will be back in September with the exact date to come on our Instagram account. So make sure you keep an eye out for that. And in the meantime, we will be looking for a new place for Barb and Brett to
hopefully
call home.
Come September.
Well, I know. Well, that's why
this
backdrop anymore. Yeah. Well, hopefully you'll see a nice balcony where you were supposed to be until Robin had to go and fuck it up. But yeah, Robin.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys keep up with us on Instagram, TikTok, on social media, Facebook at Hold On, I'm Calling My Mom, because that's really where we drop all these fun little nuggets of like, we just did, day 3 of when Barb was here and we went to go look at a place. And there's a lot more of them coming because we've looked at a lot of places, me and you together, and me separately and with Jordan. So make sure you guys keep an eye out for that. Make sure you're subscribed to us on YouTube. You guys are listening to us on Apple, Spotify. Please share with a friend, leave a review. If you want to get into the conversation, please email us at holdonI'mcallingmymom@gmail.com. Thank you so much for everybody rocking with us. This is literally our last episode. We had, one kind of MIA with everything happening, and that last episode has 100 views in like 3 days. I was like, oh my gosh, thanks everybody. 'Cause
Yay! Thanks everyone. We're
I
gonna
was like,
miss yous,
I
but
know.
hopefully just put good vibes out for me. So it'll
Yeah,
be a whole real new season come September.
it will. Well, because we're gonna the show, the Hold On, I'm Calling My Mom podcast will be airing from your car while we're driving cross country. So help us find a place, because if that's not great quality content, I don't know what is, right? So
Right? If you guys want to see the whole
family
Hold
dynamic
On,
at
I'm
its finest, yeah,
Oh,
you will see. Hold on, I'm calling my mom. Trust me,
going through those Colorado mountains, driving.
girl. I don't even getting out of New Jersey first will be the real. I mean, we're talking Colorado. Wait till we get out of Jersey first.
Yeah, just
Well,
going over the bridge.
Yeah, no, thank you, no, thank you. But seriously, like Barb said, thank you all for listening. We will miss
Thank
you.
you.
Keep tuning in. If you haven't caught up on episodes, the perfect time to do it now. We will be back in September. I know you'll miss hearing this, so will I in the meantime. But Barb, you know what time it is.
Well, it's time for me to go to bed, and it's time for me. No, I'm hanging up now. Bye.
Call you later.
Call you later.
Love you. Love you, everyone.
Love
See you
you.
soon.
See you soon. Bye.